Hi Aquarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Whenever you see this reading will be the right time to see the reading, whether it's an old reading or a new reading, it will be the right time. Just claim it. If you don't claim it, then just leave it, okay? All right, so let's get started, Aquarius. Whew. Okay, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius spirit for their highest good. One more card for Aquarius. Wow. Okay. So then you have the card of uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So, you know, you may not think that right now anything's happening and you're feeling like, when is this going to come and stuff like that. But, you know, just know there's something big coming in, brewing in. Okay, so just know that. That's nice. I love that card. And of course, you always get this card. If it's not you that gets it, it's Aries that gets it. So you have valiant courage. Take action with passion. So yeah, definitely. If you have a plan or a project that you want to get off the air, you know, get off the ground, it's time to do it. Okay. Think big, think out of the box, you know, manifest your dreams, start doing what you want to create. Okay, so it's time. Nice. All right, so let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you, Aquarius, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. One for the current. One for the situation, one for the past. Oh, sorry. One for what's hidden, one for the hopes and fears, one for what you need to do now. Oh, what you need to work on, and the outcome. Wow. Okay. So, sorry. So definitely you start off really good here. The sun is shining on you, my dears. It is the sun card here when you start off. This is what's current. You're feeling happy, you're feeling youthful, you're feeling joy. The sun is shining on you. This is beautiful. Best card to get in the tarot deck. You have the Chariot for the situation. They want you to start controlling things, start not controlling things, but taking care of things that are lingering, any situations that are holding you back. Let's move forward. They're asking you to move forward. I also feel like for some of you guys, you could be moving resident to resident, just moving forward. You do have the Page of Pentacles here. You could be learning something new. You could also be reading more, looking into more things spiritually. Wow. And then I also feel there's financial opportunities here. I feel like really to look at your finances wisely. Okay. Interesting. Opportunities are here with your finances also. You have the Death card here for the what's hidden. Death card is talking about I'm going through this huge transformation, Aquarius. Wow, this is big. And yeah, I saw this card last time too. You know, you're still going through this big transformation. So let's see what's going on, okay? You're changing everything inside you and around you, on the outside and the inside, so it's very nice. You have the Nine of Wands here, and the Nine of Wands is saying that, you know, you've been tired, you've been hurt, you've been, you know, you're very frustrated, but you don't give up, okay? They're asking you not to give up, okay? Then you have the Three of Swords here. Wow. Your emotions have been all over the place here. You're going to be feeling emotional, you know, all the time. You know, maybe you see a commercial or just somebody singing something, or a memory is going to come in. You're going through a healing also. So, wow. You have the Seven of Cups here for what you need to work on. Be realistic with your choices. Don't rush into anything. Believe in yourself that you can create what you want to create. And then you have the Moon card here for the outcome. And the Moon is saying really use your intuition. Tap into your intuition. You know, start using it because you're very intuitive. You have that intuitive gift. So just know that. I also feel for some of you guys, you can't see clearly, or you're very uncertain about what's ahead. All right, so let's see. Okay. Take what resonates with you, Aquarius, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right. All right, let me do this real quick. Okay, the sun. Why is the sun here? Wow. Okay. Wow. So, so when you get the Judgment card, you're definitely going through a big transformation. Like I said, if you see this picture, the whole old her is staying behind, and you are definitely changing into somebody new. You're moving forward. You have that stamina, I can do anything, and you can, Aquarius, the sun is shining on you. Follow its light. Let the light be on you. Don't let anybody ruin your day. Don't let anybody, take this light away from you, okay? Because you're definitely going to better times, because you have the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords is saying, you're going to calmer waters. Better times are ahead of you. Better times are coming. You're not staying in the same place anymore, because you don't want it. You want to move forward, you want to change, you want this change to come in, and you're definitely doing it. So it's good. I love this. This is very nice. You have the Chariot card here for the situation, and why it's a Chariot card here. Nice. So definitely, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be moving resident to resident. You do have the Chariot card here. Really take control of those situations that are just lingering, like we got to take like, I don't know, we gotta go to a meeting with the schools or something like that, and you've been needing to do it, do it, okay? Really try to take control of everything, all the situations that are going on around you. There is definitely success here, and there is moving forward here also, but there's going to be a lot of changes coming through, because you do have the Tower card, so it's coming in. But I feel like it's all good changes. I feel like you're definitely on this new path. I feel like you're changing within, and I feel like you're going in a better direction, because better times are definitely coming through, which is very nice. Then you have the Ten of Cups, and you want to achieve that happiness, that success and happiness, and I feel like you will. I really do. I feel like you're definitely moving towards this happiness and being together with your loved ones and family. You're definitely moving also, and traveling. There's traveling here also. But remember that there's a lot of changes coming in. You do have, oh, why did I pick that up? You do have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is talking about financial opportunities. You may not see the opportunities right now, but there are definitely opportunities around you. Okay, so just know that. Use your finances wisely. Also, I feel like you need to use your finances wisely. I feel like there's also good news coming in. You could also be learning something new or reading more right now, but you're definitely going on this new path. Focus on what you want to try to create, on your goals, okay, and your dreams. Try to put them out there, because you do get this card right here, okay, because you really need to start. And I do feel like it's now. And like I said, I feel like you're about to start something new, like a new project, new book, whatever it is. There's something new that you're starting, so it's nice. Really focus on your goals, like I said, and use your finances wisely. You have the Death card here, Aquarius, and why is a Death card here for Aquarius? Wow, home card. All right, so you do have the Seven of Swords here and the Death card, and you also have the Seven of Pentacles. So wow, okay, so you're definitely going through this huge transformation. I know a lot of us don't want to go through it, but sometimes we need this. Sometimes we need to change things around us and within us, and that's definitely what you're doing. You're definitely leaving a lot of the old behind. You're not the same person you used to be. You're a go-getter. You're like moving forward. The universe is pushing you forward, so just know that. There's also the Seven of Swords here, and You know, maybe you're not being honest with yourself. Maybe you're not, maybe you're keeping quiet about some kind of secret, you know, or maybe you're just not really caring about anything that's around you, you know. But I do feel like you just need to be careful with everything that's going on, because the Seven of Swords is a deceit of trying to get away with something. So, you know, if you're trying to get away with something, it's gonna backfire on you, because they're telling me don't do it. Okay. And I also feel like you got to be careful on who you trust and who you're letting so much information to. Okay, because the Seven of Swords is a betrayal, talking about you, you know, behind your back, you know, stabbing you in the back, betrayal. There's just a lot of ugliness here. So just got to be careful with that. Okay, really be honest with yourself and who you're trusting. You could have been going through this also. A lot of you guys could have been going through this deceit, you know, some kind of secret that somebody's been holding back on you, some kind of cheating or whatever it is. But things are going to change because you're looking at things differently now. You're not looking at things the same. I'm also getting a message for somebody here, and if you are dealing with your finances and you got backstabbed on it, and like somebody cheated you out of some kind of money, they're saying that, you know, change your on how you're doing things and how you're believing things. Okay, that's what I'm getting for somebody. That's a particular message for somebody. But anyways, with the Seven of Pentacles, you're really looking at things differently now. You don't want the same old anymore. You know, you're moving forward. Right now you're just like reviewing everything, because everything that has happened, that has come to this point, you're looking at everything. Wow. Interesting. And then you have the Nine of Wands down here for the hopes and fears for Aquarius. One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Spirit. Here we go. So you're definitely going on a different direction, or maybe you're not. Okay. You're like in a standstill right now. Like you're wanting to go this way and you're wanting to go that way. Like you're at a crossroads. But you're in a standstill, because it's like for some reason, it's like as if you're waiting for something. But they're saying that, you know, take the blindfold off. Okay, really take the blindfold off and see things for what they are. Okay, because for some reason, there's a lot of things that you just might not want to see. There's a lot of things that, you know, you need to deal with, and you're not really wanting to deal with it. If you look at this picture, she's looking at herself in the mirror. She doesn't have the blindfold here, but she has the blindfold inside the mirror, right? Because it's like she really doesn't want to see. She really doesn't want to see what's going on. Like she just doesn't want to deal with it, you know. And they want you to stop doing that, you know, to take off that blindfold, to really see things for what they are. Because not only do you have it here, but you have it here also, you know. See things clearly, see things for what they are, you know, even if it feels like you're going to be hurt or whatever, you know, just really see things for what they are. Even though you're tired and you've been hurt and everything that you've been going through, you know, you still rise above, Aquarius, and you keep going forward. Okay. And that's what they're telling you. Like, don't give up, because things are going to get better. You know, you're not going to be feeling like this. You're going to know exactly what you want to do. You're going to know exactly what you need to handle, and you're going to know exactly, you're going to deal with everything. You're not going to be feeling like all this anymore. You're going to start moving forward, but they just don't want you to give up. They want you to keep going, you know, because you're like there, everything's falling into place for you, but you just need to hang on. Okay. Have that faith that everything is going to fall into place for you. Then you have the Three of Swords for what you need to do now. One more card. All right, so definitely there's some kind of emotions here. There could be some kind of hurt or even a grief that's going to come through. You know, or just you're going to be very emotional. They want you to find your strength. You know, find your strength with everything that's been going on. You know, whether there was deceit or cheating or talking behind your back or whatever. You know, find your strength. You know, find your calmness. Find your patience. You know, take everything as a learning lesson. Don't just say, you know, I hate the world, you know, because they did this to me, they did that. Don't let that one person have so much power. You move away from that. You move forward, okay? Because you don't want that. You know, just take it and just say, okay, well, whatever. Because Aquariuses are like that. Aquarius is like, once you burn an Aquarius, they're like, they don't trust you. You know, that's just the way Aquarius are. You know, they're always watching you. They're not going to trust you because you know that's the way they are. You know, so remember that, okay? Just take it as a learning lesson and just move forward. Have patience for everything, and stop trying to do everything. You know, take it easy. I feel like you're trying to juggle everything on top of all this healing and this transformation that you're going through. I feel like you're going through all this plus everything else that you're trying to do. Start taking it easy, okay? There's a decision that you had to make. It was hurtful, but you did it, okay? You did it, and now you're moving forward. And I also feel like there's traveling here for you, some of you guys here, okay? So find your patience and really try to take it easy. You have the Seven of Cups here for what you need to do now. I'm sorry, for what you need to work on. One more card. So you do have the Seven of Cups, and you know, they want you to be honest. They want you to be real. They want you to keep believing in your dreams, okay? You do have a decision to make. And, you know, with the Seven of Cups, you want everything. You know, you're trying to do everything. And I understand how you can get in that position, but really be real about things, okay? Really be real. Like, look how much your finances are. Look at everything, okay? You do have a lot of regret. You have the Five of Cups. You know, they want you to really start focusing because, you know, you're really just focusing on everything that went down, everything that has been going wrong, you know, and they want you to lift yourself up from that. Rise up from that, okay? Stop feeling so down because you still have opportunities around you. There's still good things here. The sun is shining. You're leaving a lot of things. Better times are here. So really try to leave this behind, okay? And you also have the Nine of Wands again. And the Nine of Wands is talking about, you know, like, don't give up. You know, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on what you want. Start it. Start creating because you're going to have enough. Think big because it's going to be here. You're going to be successful. But you need to start doing it, okay? And they're asking you to believe in yourself no matter what. Wow. And then you have the Moon card. And why is the Moon card here? One more card for the outcome. Wow. Alrighty. Wow. Okay. So you have the. So you're really frustrated, Aquarius. You're really frustrated. You're very angry. You have it could be a lot of frustration or tension around you. You're just feeling that. I feel like there are times when you're just not really certain about things or how things are going to play out, or you're just not really, you're uncertain about what the future holds for you or what's going to go on. You know, you're very uncertain, but you hold on to it. You know, you hold on to this frustration, this anger, this, you know, like, you know, why can't this just happen? Like, why can't this just come in all at once, you know? And they're saying that, you know, good things are going to come in. You just need to have patience, okay? Because there's something good here. There is something good, but you just need to find your patience because you're going through a lot right now. You're going through a healing. You're going through a transformation. You're going through a rebirth. Things are just changing all around you, you know, but it's good. It's a good thing. You know, there's no need to stay in the regret. There's no need to be angry. Just find your patience, okay? And then and use your intuition. Trust your intuition also when you're making any decisions or anything like that. You have the Page of Wands here. And the Page of Wands is talking about, you know, being optimistic, you know, be open for all these new opportunities to come in. They're saying that some of you guys could be on a spiritual journey, but everyone is going to go through all this new journey. There's change here. A lot of change is going to come in, but you know, don't give up on anything. Don't give up on your plans. Don't give up on believing that there's something going to come in because you feel it. You know that there's something going to come in. You feel it. So trust it. Okay. Trust your intuition because something good, something big is coming in, you know. just keep your faith is what they're saying. Be optimistic. Believe in yourself that you can create anything, okay, Aquarius, because you can. Wow, that was beautiful. All right, so Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.